Predicting 2025 one day at a time. I'm Sook Boy, you're awesome. Let's talk about it. Get out your natal of birth chart, compare and contrast these aspects to that of your own for further nuance, for further insight. Let's break it down. Now you might want to check out which house does Leo and Aquarius occupy. We're looking at the first 10 degrees of each of those signs. The moon is in opposition with Pluto. This opposition really is about us questioning our own emotional sovereignty and whether we have the authority to stand up for ourselves. It's really important not to have a quick, snap, impulsive, emotional meltdown, but try to come across calm and collected and objective in some way, shape, or form, if indeed we do feel emotionally triggered. Now, these triggers could come from frustration with the internet, frustration with technology, frustration with your friendship circles and wider network of associates. There is an emotional sense that people don't understand you and you don't fit in, and it's exemplified by this opposition between the moon and Pluto. Now, if you manage to navigate or dodge this energetic, it is very fleeting. Remember, we're following the 28-day lunation cycle. Harmonizing with this moon-Pluto opposition, the energetic, you have a couple of options, and reaching over Cancer, shaking hands with Jupiter in Gemini is one option you have. Now, this could look like updating your skills on a particular platform, on a particular piece of software. It's going to be overwhelming. You're going to have to learn and consider things a little bit differently and leverage new technological tools you have to update your skill set. Now, the other option you have is to actually reach out to someone objective. Now, if you are the person that's having issues with a collective, some associates, a community group, and there's some kind of power struggle there, and your sovereignty really isn't being recognized, you don't feel recognized in this sort of friendship circle, you can reach over to Jupiter, and Jupiter is going to tell you contrarian perspectives, a perspective you haven't thought about. It's not going to support you emotionally speaking, it will give you a new angle. Now, if that doesn't feel appealing, the other option is to move into this biquintile to Venus in Pisces, which is gorgeous. Now, this is actually reaching out to someone in particular, a one-to-one relationship that you have, that you know you can trust them. Now, they will give you some more emotional support. In fact, this is more along the lines of finding a spiritual connection with someone and actually understanding them very deeply and them understanding you very deeply. Now, this is different to a social circle. This is one person in particular, and hopefully you have a very close associate, a best friend, or even a romantic partner that can provide you with that sort of closeness, that intimacy where you do feel heard and you do feel understood. Venus in Pisces wants to drop all boundaries and unify.